I'm sitting in the heart of the Bayshore village, which is a replica of a 9th century Indian village. It sits in my front yard, right on top of the Indian shell Midden. And it was here that the archaeologists dug, starting in 1998. They dug the whole neighborhood over a period of 10 years. And when they left, I turned this into an Indian village replica with several stations where I can teach people about how the Indians lived. So we're talking 4,000 to 5,000 years ago, the Indians started eating a lot of shellfish. At that time, they would take the shellfish on the shore, crack them open, pour the meat and juice into a pot, and heave the shell over behind them. And they would do that for 100 years, 200 years, 300 years. And then they would walk along the beach because that mound would start tumbling down on them, and they would throw them farther down the beach, and they would end up with a ridge. So they didn't purposely make that. That was just a trash pile. The Indians later come along and built their houses and built their fires on top of these shell midden ridges and made jewelry and made points, and everything that they made was around their home that sat on top of these mounds. So all the broken stuff fell into these trash piles, these shell middens. They would be lots of pottery and shell tools and things laying in these mounds, and they became very valuable deposits that archaeologists can dig into and find out how these Indians lived and what they used in their daily life. Well, we put our garbage on the street and they take it to a public dump, a big trash pile, and they usually just bury that. They pile, after 10 or 15 years, they'll fill it up with dirt and it becomes a huge trash pile, and they make a park out of it. And perhaps someday, 500 years from now or 1,000 years from now, people will dig into that and find out how we lived.